Hi guys, good morning. It's Victor Fabian Osaka here again, and you're welcome to another blissful edition with me, your favorite realtor, Victor Fabian Osaka. So today I'll be diving on a series, the one I titled "Lekki Money" or the money in Lekki. So either ways, I hope you stick with me. In this series, I will try to unravel some of the ways in actual figures in which you can, make money from your property if you already have a property or you are intending to own one in the nearest future. So I'll just dive into some of the ways in which I feel, you know, you can make monies from your property. And this time I'm giving you figures. So like I said, I titled it Lekki Money. So how do you plan to make your own money from Lekki or in Lekki? So let's go into it. So I'll start with rental income. And because of time, I'll just quickly go straight to I'll just use one property type um as an instance. So I'll use a two-bedroom apartment in Lekki. So for phase one, if you're renting out a two-bedroom apartment in phase one, you're looking at a range of 8 million, 8 million naira. That's if it's phase one. If it's somewhere like Ikati, then you're looking at 4 million for a two-bedroom apartment. That's for rentals. If you're looking at somewhere like Alpha Beach, then you're looking at 3 million. If it's a place like Chevron, you're looking at 3 million. But if it's a waterfall like the Blue Towers, that you have there, then you're looking at say 9 million because it's directly facing the water, and so that's a very good view. We all know, if you don't know by now, that waterfall properties or um, properties that are very close to the water, they are more expensive, whether you're buying it, whether you're renting it. So yeah. So let's say you now have a multifamily apartment, for instance, as a real estate investor. It means that it means that if you multiply 8 million times four, meaning you have four apartments in Lekki phase one, you'll be earning yearly 32 million naira. That's a big deal. And there's something about multifamily apartments. We all know that you cannot rent everything all at once. So it means that sometimes you can have a tenant pay in January and have another pay in April, and have another pay in maybe September, and have another pay in December. So it means that for every quarter in 12 months, you have something to go with. And that's cash flow, because in this economy that we are in, whether you're in Nigeria, whether you're abroad, cash flow is king. So if you don't have something that's bringing money to you, then you need to start planning on getting something that will bring money to you. Cash flow is king. So, like I said, if it's phase one, you're looking at 8 million, around that range. It can be more, it can be less, depending on how tush, how posh, and how well equipped your house is or your property is. So if it's a Kate, for instance, like I said, let's say 4 million there, and you have four multifamily apartment there. So four times four, that's 16. I think I still went to school, so that's 16. So it means in a year you're looking at having like 16 million naira at the end of the year. Like I said, it can they can spread it. It might not be once. You can have different tenants pay you at different times. So that is one way to have or to enjoy your own court in Lekki. Then 2 million for Aja. If maybe you have a property in Aja and it's a multifamily apartment for two-bedroom in Aja, I think it's going for like 2 million naira now. Sometimes you can, if you're lucky, you can see maybe like 1.8. Sometimes you can see like 2.5, 3 million, depending on how tush and posh your house is actually. But let's leave it at 2 million naira. So let's say you have a multifamily apartment. So for four apartments now, two times four, that's 8 million naira, and that's a good deal for 12 months. So very quickly, we'll just go straight to shortlets. So for shortlet apartments, let's use two-bedroom also as an example. So for shortlets in phase one, it depends on how tush and how posh your apartment is actually. There are some There are some apartments that are going for 180, some 200, some 150, some 110K, some 100K, some 90,000. So, and this is from, I mean, phase one to, um, let's say Orchid, you know. So yeah, so this is from phase one to Orchid, and you're getting, let's say for apartments, you're getting 150, 110, 120, 190K, you know. And let's say you have four apartments and you just want to use every one of them for shortlets. Of course, you know, we have peak periods, that's like Christmas, Easter, you know, festive period when people come in with their families just to enjoy. And so of course we also have low times, you know, low turnouts, you know, with sales. Let's say in 7 days for low turnouts, your apartment, they book your apartment for like 3 days for that 7 days. I mean, that's low turnout. So in 3 days, let's say you are booking your apartment for 90,000 naira. So 90 times um 90 times four. Let's say you have four apartments in Lekki. Let's use 90 times four. That will give us like 360,000 naira, if I'm not mistaken. 90 times 4 will give us like 360,000 naira. And if you now say, okay, 3 days for low turnout, just 3 days in a week, if you multiply that, if you multiply 360 times nine 360 times 3, that'll give you like 1.80 million naira. And for the expenses, for shortlets, I mean, we know you have to provide power. Power is number one. You have to fuel your gen, maybe provide support system like maybe inverter or solar, you know and then cleaner. Of course, we know we don't pay cleaner every day. Some get their money weekly, some monthly, some every 2 weeks, depending on your agreement with the cleaner. So I think that's a big deal. Then in Aja, if it's Aja, you're getting your shortlet, 2 bedroom shortlet, for like it depends. Like I said, sometimes you can get it for um 50K, sometimes you can get it for 70K, sometimes you can get it for 60K if it's a 2 bedroom apartment. So it depends on how you know how you intend to go about it, or how well planned it is. So when you multiply what you have, maybe one apartment, two apartment, three apartments, times the figure, I think you can actually have an idea of what to expect. So like I said, guys, there's a lot of money to be made in real estate, especially in Lekki here. So you start doing your maths and start knowing your figures, or your range actually. All right, guys. So I'll continue this. I'll continue this soon. So if you intend to own a property, or you already have a property and you intend to, you don't know what to do with it, these are options that I'm giving you. It's not compulsory, but I think you can just consider them. Thank you so much for joining us. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel at Mishak Properties and Consultancy. And of course, follow us on all social media platforms. Thank you again for joining us, and have a beautiful day. Bye.